Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it the best place to live. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Valley.
Jan, I'm so curious of your take on what the market is doing right now in the real estate.
Well, if you want to know what your neighbor's home sold for, you want to listen to this update.
Okay.
There's 85 single-family homes on the market right now in Ramona. And the average, or actually the median list price is $919,000 in Ramona, which to me seems crazy.
Yeah.
And there's 45 homes in pending, and the average list price for the homes in pending is $799, which is quite a bit lower.
I see.
So there you have it. There's the disconnect, and it's 56 average days on the market.
Okay.
So I think we're seeing a lot of higher priced homes that aren't selling if they're a little overpriced.
Yeah.
And then in the past 30 days, there have been 35 homes that have sold, and their median price is $860,000. So we've seen more homes go into escrow, but at lower prices.
I like it because it just tells you the stats tell the story.
Tells the story.
So
Exactly.
that's really good to have that information. Who did you bring for us today?
Well, you've heard the hype, but if you want to get it from the source, I brought Nicky Riordan, and she is the ADMA Elite Training coach.
All right, let's meet her.
Let's meet her.
All right, we're here with Nicky Riordan, and I understand you are with the trend High Rocks in that competition. I want to learn all about it. Jan's kind of told us a little bit about it, but tell us more in detail. What is High Rocks?
So High Rocks is a fitness competition. It's technically a race, but it combines some endurance with also strength-based exercises. So it's pretty long, and what we really like to focus on is it's much more mental than physical. It's really physically challenging, but the mental part is really the biggest thing to overcome. So we are trying to train people, everyday people, say you're an athlete if you have a body and you know how to move it too. And it's really about training yourself to know that you can do hard things, and then practicing doing hard things, and then going and pushing yourself. So High Rocks is this really big global phenomenon now that people are really excited about because anybody can do it. But again, it's that training of the physical, but also the mental, and really pushing yourself to do something hard. So that's why we like it and why we're kind of focusing on those kinds of races right now.
Okay.
And with High Rocks specifically, there's a lot of running. So you run between 8 different stations, and then there's 8 functional stations like rowing or wall balls or burpee broad jumps, just a bunch of crazy stuff.
Got
that
it.
is really challenging.
Yeah, and it seems like, can you go at your own pace kind of thing? Like you're just really competing against yourself or others? Like how does that work?
Yeah, so you can go at your own pace. People do it. They have all kinds of categories, so you can come in at different levels, wherever you feel comfortable, but you can also do it in pairs or as a relay. So if you don't feel comfortable doing it on your own, you can do it with other people and kind of break everything up. But everybody does have to do all of the running. So that's the only thing where you don't get out of the running, but you can break up the other stations. And so we encourage people too, if you want to do it as a team, you're less comfortable doing it by yourself, do that. But you could definitely do it by yourself. It's just, again, really kind of overcoming that mental block of thinking that you can't and then not training properly for it.
And I picture super elite athletes doing this, but you said it's not all.
No, everyday people do it. Same with some of the Sparta DECA races that we've been doing recently. All kinds of people do it. And that's the thing, is you really have to get to a place where you're comfortable with, I'm not competing with everybody else, I'm competing with myself. And if I do really well and eventually I want to compete with everybody else, I can do that too. But the main thing is proving to yourself that you can do it. And then wherever you want to take it from there, take it from there. But the confidence you build in just getting to that point and doing the hard thing, that's what we want to focus on with people. Anybody can do that.
Do you guys train for it at your gym?
Yeah, so we have a High Rocks class. That too has kind of been a little intimidating for people, but the way that we build it out, it is extremely challenging, and it can be extremely challenging. But what I tell people is, whatever is hard for you, do that. So if we're doing a 3-minute round of something and you can't do the prescribed exercise, think in your own mind and hold yourself accountable. What can I do that's challenging for me for 3 minutes? And then do that the whole time, or march in place, or do anything, as long as you're, again, holding yourself accountable to doing something hard. That's it. So we're not pushing people beyond their limits. It's always built in a way you can modify, you can do different things. It's just come in, do it because you know it's hard, show yourself you can do something hard, and that's all we're really trying to do for people.
I feel like too, once you complete the hard task that you didn't want to do, it becomes exciting to try to do it again, and eventually you start to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about High Rocks and how you got into it. Like, why is this your thing?
So I was interested because I've been working out for, 15 years or something, my entire adult life, and really just kind of for fun and mental health and to push myself to a certain level. But I haven't competed in anything since high school. And so I've kind of stepped up my workouts and I've been having more fun with it. And I thought, well, I'd like to do something competitive, but I don't want to do CrossFit. It's a little too technical. And then I don't really do adult sports or anything like that. So I looked for what is something that a normal person, because I'm not an athlete. Like, I didn't grow up in an environment really, truly, like,
but everyone's an athlete, yeah.
Right. But I'm not naturally, I didn't grow up in a family that really prioritized that, or I didn't see it modeled for me. And I'm not naturally very coordinated or graceful in any way. So I've had to develop all these skills on my own. And so I looked for something that an everyday person could do, but that would stretch their limits. And I found that and I got excited about it. And then it got me thinking, this could be really cool for other people, because again, it's just showing yourself you can do something hard, and becoming the best version of yourself through that process. And so what's something we can give people to shoot for that's reasonable, that's doable, but that will stretch them in that way. And so that's how I got into it.
Nice.
But yeah.
Fun.
You were an inspiring example of that. If you really started, and look at you now, that's inspiring.
Thanks.
How do you guys have like modifications for somebody that maybe has like a bum arm or shoulder that can't row or can't ball throw? Do you have modifications? Like, what do those look like and how do they know?
Yeah, so we do provide some ideas for modifications, but again, I tell people, and we'll walk somebody through it if they're brand new to the class to make sure that they're comfortable. But if we're doing a shoulder exercise and you have a bad shoulder, again, you could do bicep curls, you can do squats, you can do anything that makes you comfortable, as long as, again, you're pushing yourself. And so I'm constantly reminding people, check in with yourself. This is an opportunity to practice being accountable. Are you working hard enough? Because this class is supposed to be physically challenging. So if you're not working hard enough, you know it, right? And are you making excuses, or do you actually have a limitation, and are you building out properly for that? So it's just constantly checking in with people, and we keep it small enough where I can actually go do that and work one-on-one with people. And yeah, the time is longer. So if we're doing, sometimes we've done 10, 15-minute rounds, which is crazy to people, but it's always fun and dynamic. But you have 15 minutes to do something. I mean, I have a lot of time to go check in, check form, make sure that they're doing the right things, or if they want to modify. So we're very intentional about that.
Okay, I have another question. Are the classes, are there beginners and advanced, or are they all in one, and then you kind of coordinate the
Good
group?
question.
We're all in one. Yeah, we're all in one. So again, that can be hard for people, as you really do have to get in your own mind and do your own workout. But that's the cool thing, is there's so many different types of people. So you'll come in and you'll see, oh, okay, we're all together. We're all doing the same thing. And what I like too is the camaraderie that it builds. Like, some of our harder classes, you see people kind of hang out afterwards and they're all like, man, that was awful. You know, they're all laying on the ground together, but it's because you suffer together, you grow together. It builds like really close community. We just did a DECA race in last weekend, and I think 10 or 15 of us from ADMA participated in it, and all of our families came. We took over the whole gym. It was really cool. But it was this really cool community experience for all of us to do that together and to work together and achieve something together. So that's the nice thing, is you have other people who are working towards the same thing, and it's all possible.
And I want to hear more about the race. I mean, what that is.
All the events and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, it's a 1 kilometer, so it's a little over a half a mile run between every station. So it's
that's not that far.
No,
that's not bad.
But when you put it all together, it's like 8 miles, I think, total over the course of the whole
half
race.
a mile between each
one, yeah.
I thought you meant total.
And then you're running as you're going to
memo.
the different things. Yeah, and some of the events are kind of crazy. Some are easy, like rowing and skiing, at least in terms of the actual what you're doing. But then there's burpee broad jumps, which are just crazy. You know, you're doing a burpee and then a broad jump. There's weighted lunges. There's wall balls at the end. So after the whole thing, you do 100 wall balls, which is totally insane. So there's a lot of fun elements to it, but it's all doable.
Is it all? Are they different, or is it the same?
Always the same. So you get to kind of test yourself, and if you want to go to another event, you try to better your time.
I like it.
Yeah. So
and it doesn't
simple.
seem like torturous, where you're like a fear of drowning or something like that, like other events are.
No.
Like,
and it's not technical.
It's not. Yeah. You're not really suffering. You're just getting through, and it's not a bad idea to know how to do that kind of stuff, because you never know when you're going to need it.
It's all functional, which I love. Again, I love that part. It's all doable. It's all functional. It's really just in your head. If you tell yourself you can't do it, you're not going to be able to do it. So you have to continue to work on that mental side of things. And that's, again, why I really love these events specifically. Anybody can do it. It's just you have to get that in your own head and believe in yourself and then train for it, and we'll help you do that.
It's overcoming your limitations.
Yeah. Whatever limiting beliefs you have about yourself, these kind of classes and these events are really going to test that and push you. But that's what I like about it. That's what working out has done for me. You know, it's really helped me. Again, it's not a natural thing for me, but it's helped me become the best version of myself because I prove to myself every day I can do hard things that I don't think I can do. So it's how do we bring that out to the community? And that's what we're really trying to do at ADMA with incorporating some of these competitions into the training.
And what's amazing, did you say you're still pushing yourself, or do you really?
Oh yeah. The workouts I'm doing now to train for high rocks, it's stuff I never thought I would do, and I work out pretty hard.
Yep.
So it's still pushing me, but again, I get to push at my level, and other people get to push at their level, and everybody kind of finds their own hard, and that's all you have to be accountable to is what's your hard.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be different than everybody else. So don't hold yourself to that standard. Don't hold yourself to my standard. What's your hard? And are you doing your hard? And that's all you can ask of yourself.
It seems so empowering.
It is.
Once you compete and actually do it, or even do a workout before competing, it seems like something, once you accomplish it, it seems so empowering.
I think that's what you mentioned. It's all about that.
Totally. And I tell people, the ones who keep coming back to class, knowing how hard it is, like you guys love yourselves the most because you're signing up for this again and again, knowing how hard it is, and you show up, like you're showing up for you. That's the coolest thing in the whole world, and you're the most inspiring person here.
Okay, how does somebody sign up?
So ADMA has a 7-day free trial. If people are already part of the boot camps, they can come to the class for free. But if you're not, you can get the free trial, try it out. Right now we're doing Mondays and Thursdays and Sundays. But yeah, we encourage people, just come try. Again, I think you'd be surprised what you can do. And then if you like it, keep coming back and then maybe compete someday with us.
Yeah. You seem like a lot of fun. I think I would want to try it.
So much energy. I love it.
Yeah. I bet your classes are fun.
They're interesting. I have my way of coaching, and you know, I think most people are okay with it. But again, I'm very much like almost like disappointed dad energy, right? Like, I'm not gonna push you to do anything you don't want to do. Like, you have to hold yourself accountable, and I'm here to help. But
that's funny.
I'm not in your head. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what's hard for you. So again, like, you need to be accountable to you.
Yeah.
And I'm just here to help. Yeah.
I love that. Well, it was great meeting you. I love this idea, and exciting to see this spread across the country. I bet we end up competing in it one day together.
I think so.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Nikki, thank you for being here. Jan, thanks for bringing her on our show.
You are welcome.
Thanks for watching Discover Ramona. We'll see you next time. Easy.